Hi YouTube, Roy Marko with Marko Custom Build Models coming today. Accurate Miniatures, Corvette Grand Sport, 124 scale 1963 Corvette. This is not a kit that you just go pick up at your local hobby shop. I don't know, it might have been produced in about 1996 era. This model I had picked up from a collection that somebody had a few years ago now, and I just thought I'd show you what's inside the box. If you ever come across one of these at a swap meet, you don't know what's inside, this is what you're going to get. It's a beautiful V8 small block Chevy with side draft carburation on it. This car, they say, is a Sebring 1964 competitor. I don't know if it won or what the deal is on that, but anyway, if you guys want to comment on that. So let's see what you get inside this box. This is in 1/24th scale. Normally I don't collect 24th, but I just thought it was a unique enough kit that ended up going ahead with it. So right in the top we get instructions here. These are not illustrations for people that have never built a model before, but I think that they do a good job. I've seen worse. They do show a lot of components and where they go. They just don't have, let's say, an arrow pointing exactly where it goes on the page. But if you've built any sort of model of cars before, this should not be an issue. So let's I haven't even cut this thing open yet, so let's see what we got inside the bags. Okay, so right off the bat we have this tree, which has got a sort of a silver finish. I don't even think it's, let me just see if it's been coated. Yeah, it's been painted silver. It's actually a gray underneath. So this is sort of not a chrome finish, but some sort of silver finish that looks like maybe aluminum or something like that. That would give you a nice finish for parts. In a way, I prefer this to chrome in a lot of ways, so this is kind of nice, especially on a race car. Nice wheel detail. Even has a valve stem on there. Okay, so that's the tree. And we got here, we have those beautiful Weber side draft carburetors. We got windshield wiper blades, the 4 wheels, valve covers, fuel cap, the 4 knockoffs, the steering wheel. This is like an auxiliary oil tank possibly. For a dry sump system, we have a shifter here, the wheel backs, and I'll flip that over so you can see the steering wheel, the beautiful GM wheel that they had in that era. Get right into it. Here's the body. Get this open here. The body out of the bag. It's got a lot of nice detail. You can see everything is molded open. All your vents. Front headlights there. I think I called this a 63, and it's not. It does not have a split window. Being that it raced in Sebring 64, I guess this would be the 64 version. So it does have a 64 window in it. You can see it has all the holes open for all the vents and things like that. Placements for the door handles. So this is a pretty neat looking Corvette. Nice and crisp lines on the body. Doesn't appear to have any issues. Looks like this kit, everything it says here, molded with pride in Korea. So I'm guessing that's where the manufacturing process is on these. Like I said, I don't know a lot about it. I did a little bit of research. Accurate Miniatures mostly does a lot of aircraft, so they don't do a lot of automotive, but they did do this Corvette. Interior is very nice. No sinks or anything like that from pushing out the molds on the front side, on the interior. That's very nice. Nice carpet detail. You could flock that if you wanted to, or just paint that up. Here's the dashboard on those Corvettes. So the gauge cluster would glue in separate, looks like. Okay, one side there's the other. And we got on this tree, we have our hood here with all the vents. If you look at the picture, there's all those vents that go in there. Got our small block Chevrolet here. Nice detail molded on all the transmission, all the pieces. Got roll bar and the seats, timing cover, brake clutch pedal assembly, our interior door panels, the left and right, and of course the cylinder heads and that beautiful intake manifold that holds those 4 side draft carburetors, Webers, and then some headlight covers if you wanted to have them painted. I'm guessing there might be a clear option as well. There's the back side. Another bag here. Here we have that beautiful tubular chassis you saw in the back box there. So a Corvette doesn't normally have a tubular chassis, so this is custom built for racing. We have some interior trim panels and then the inner fender wells, radiator support. It looks like the suspension across either for the front or the probably the rear. We have our spare tire molded in here, and if you look, it even has the magnesium style wheel there, which is really cool. These kind of races you had to carry a spare. We have the 4-wheel disc brake detail on this car, the rear suspension, rear axle assembly here. Got some headers, control arms, drive shaft, and other components for the suspension, sway bar links, things like that, sway bars. The battery, of course, here being 12 volt. There we go. There's the other side. So very nice detail on this. You could really just paint this thing up and give it lots of color underneath the chassis. This is what we get in the bottom of the box here, and underneath this little cardboard tab or sheet we have the rest of the parts. So first off, we have these beautiful Corvette taillights. Okay, and we get some tires here that are molded onto a tree, kind of like the way Revell Monogram does their tires. There we go. We got a set of Goodyears, which is molded right into the side of the tire, all the detail, so you can paint it off. I don't know what's in the decal sheet or decal sheet to give you an idea what if there's something that would go on. I remember this model was a few years ago now. So nice tread pattern on there, just like the race car. We do have in a bag here some photo etch, which has the word Corvette script and some seatbelt detail, things like that, and some hood pin detail. Very nice. Here is the decal sheet. I don't need to really open it, I don't think. There's just some white striping, some numbers, some race car decals here, stickers like Goodyear, SO, Champion, spark plugs. We got a gauge cluster decal on the top there, and other than that, pretty straightforward. And we have some more brass photo etch for some gusseting and things like that, maybe in the interior. Okay, and then we have, last but not least, the glass, which has a windshield, a rear window, side windows, those headlight covers in clear, and a beautifully clear gauge cluster here that could be picked off. A lot of detail on that. You can even see the numbers on the gauges. So there you have it. That's the all the parts that are in the box. So if you're lucky enough to come across one of these at a swap meet, or if you want to go look on eBay and pick one up, you can. A beautiful kit. I recommend it if it's something you enjoy, subject matter. I think the detail on this model is really good. Don't think you'd have to do a lot of changes. Just if you like to paint by number and do a lot of detail, this model will deliver that. So Anyway, that's the 64 Corvette Grand Sport model kit review and unboxing. If you like these videos, please subscribe, hit that like button, ring that bell for notifications. Please like, share, and comment, as I love reading the comments. Have yourself a great day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.